Look, one thing that I think is really hard to figure out is when people say you're the problem, but you're also the solution. So let me give you an example of what that kind of means. If you're having the same like fight with your spouse or the same situation occurs at your jobs, even if you leave the job and you find a new one, or you leave the relationship and you find a new one and you struggle with the same thing, what that means is that you're the problem because of how you're reacting to it. Okay, but that also means you're the solution because of how you react to it. So, what you need to do is try to take a step back, breathe, regulate your nervous system, do some box breathing, do some other techniques. If you are interested in more techniques, hit the like, hit the follow, shoot me a message, check out, you can schedule a session with me too. But what that means is you need to try to figure out how to break the pattern to react differently. Because the reason why you keep having this situation is because you haven't learned the lesson yet, right? So you haven't learned how to react to it differently. So everything that you're doing isn't, you haven't completed the lesson or it would stop occurring. So if that means like if you're struggling with these other people, you got to stop wanting a different outcome from them, right? Because it only matters how you react to the situation. So that may mean maybe you learn to set a boundary. Maybe you speak up for yourself when you've been a people pleaser. Or maybe you leave the situation in that relationship or whatever. But you've got to figure out what it is that you need to do differently in order to stop repeating the cycle. So, this is something that I do. If you schedule a session with me, I can help you figure out what you're struggling with, what pattern it is, and help you figure out how to break that pattern so you can move forward in your life. Once again, hit the like, hit the follow, send this to a friend that needs to break a cycle so they can have a more beautiful life and live the life they love. I love you guys.